last week, guys. Let's look at a couple more options from the turtle position. So, same as last time. This box principle, whereby I have the cross face, I'll switch the grip, I want to pin the far side, and when they switch the twister side control, either Carl will turn away or I'll make him turn. I get the crook of my arm under his, and as I project my weight forward to roll him, he's immediately going to the turtle's knees. Okay, and we looked at last time, not keeping my seatbelt position. Okay, and then looking to get to the truck by bringing my knee in and going for all that good stuff to get to the truck. Okay, just taking this back. This time we're going to keep the harness control. Okay, so real just basic method of getting there, and then we'll show you when he tries to roll. So from the side control, this concept of pinning one side and letting the other side free is really good. Rather than just pinning him, think of it as 2 shoulders, 2 hips. So when I'm in side control top, I'm looking to keep him flat on his back. But if I keep him flat on his back, there's only a certain amount of things I can do. I'd much rather let him turn so I can get on his back. So again, I can accomplish that by pinning this side here. Okay, so when I pin the far side, it's very hard. Try to turn the knee card, it's very difficult, okay? But then I'm going to release the far side, so either Carl turns and I secure the harness, and then I can take the back with the chair sit like we did last week, or he continues and rolls the turtle. So I'm still going to keep my harness position. We talked about this Kimura grip control, so my right hand has got his wrist, just roll back onto your side, so from there, as he turns onto the side, rather than just getting seatbelt, I'm snagging this wrist of Kimura control. And I pull him into my chest, so when he rolls onto the turtle, I'm going to keep that grip. So just the most basic method of getting on the back from here, I pull the grip under him, and then I use my left shoulder, and I put it on the back of Carl's head. Now if he doesn't tuck his neck, it's going to hurt his head. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my left knee into this space between his elbow and his hip. And as I roll him, I put my bottom hook in first. Okay? Then I put the top hook, and now I've got my harness control. But maybe in the process of me putting this bottom hook in, Carl's already shrimping out and getting his shoulders on the mat. So that doesn't mean that I've lost the position. This top hook, I'm going to use it to regain my position, which is last week's move. So I keep the top hook, I withdraw my elbow, standing out on the mat, and I just chair sit, which was last week's move. So I'm rolling from my left hip to my right hip to get my hook in. We then opened up the lapel, and we were already looking for that bow and arrow, but let's just say Carl does his defense, putting on the collar with both hands this way to create space. Okay? So from there, we were showing you how to, if he creates that space, and there's space here, I can open up this lapel, pass it over the top, making sure that I come over the shoulder, not over the arm, and then I can feed the grip and still hit my bow and arrow shot. But sometimes in the process of that, as I go to pass this, Carl might use this hand to try and defend, and he might even grip the gi himself. Okay, and originally I was here, so he's already pulled this gi out, so I can't control him with this hand. And now he's latched onto the lapel to stop me from using that lapel. But one I brought earlier, I have another one. So from here, when he's bugged, okay, there's no point in trying to still get this because he's using this right hand to pull out the gi, and then he's latched onto his own lapel. So rather than abandoning the movement, I'm going to take my lapel and just feed it. Okay, from my right hand to my left hand, it's doing the same job. Okay, but rather than grabbing this grip and coming over the shoulder, sometimes then Carl can get a grip on my elbow here and get his head out. I prefer, instead of grabbing here and coming underneath, I'm grabbing here. Okay, so now when I shrimp out and I bring my leg over the shoulder, now I have my choke, my bow. Just a variation of it. Okay. So, from side control again, heavy on the cross face, I'll pin the far side, okay? So now Carl can't turn into me. He's only one way he can turn, and that's away from me, okay? So I move to twister side control, either he turns, if he doesn't turn, by creating a space, I get the crook of my arm onto his arm, and I use my body to turn him. Okay? And then I'll attack with the chair sit. But let's just say, when I snag my Chimera control, he's already rolling the turtle. Okay, so we end up in this position. Okay? So, quite dangerous, because he's latched onto my seatbelt grip, but we'll show you if he rolls you in the next move. So first thing I do is I pull his Chimera grip underneath him. I use my left shoulder on the back of his neck, and I try to bring my left knee into this space here. Now I'm going to roll over my left shoulder. I want to get the bottom hook in first, and then the top hook. Okay, but sometimes in the process of doing that, Carl's already kicking off that hook, putting his shoulders on the mat. So rather than giving up the position, and even if I lose that hook, see the way he got his back all to the mat, I'll just turn him onto his side and I chair sit again, which was last week's move. Okay, so they're all linked. Rolling from my left hip to my right hip, I'm immediately hitting this bow and arrow choke, which was this. Carl's defense is to pull the lapel out. So he's made a space. So then I want to look at using his lapel. Okay? Once I pull it out, I'll pass it over the top. Okay? Just like it 1 second. Which was last week's move. And now I have it again. But let's just say he keeps that grip and then he grabs his own gi. Okay? So now I'm going to use my lapel. If he grabs out there, there's a guy behind me with a lapel as well. I just thread it through. So from there, again, I can lose this. We'll look at this on the next move. Sometimes he can get his head out. So rather than grabbing the pants this time, I'm going to come underneath and grab the collar. Keeps everything snugger, my elbow snugger. So now I just shrimp out, get my leg over, and from there, I just... So, one more time. Possibly you could wear two gis, just in case of emergencies. So, side control, okay. Pinning this far side. Turning, maybe as I turn to twister side control, Carl's already rolling this way. And then I secure harness control. But I'd much rather have that Chimera grip. He continues to roll. Okay. Pull the Chimera under, use my shoulder, and I bring this knee in. If I can't get the knee in, I'll just go to twister side control, which was last week's move. Okay. So from there, I roll. Maybe I didn't get that second hook in, but I keep the top hook in. Okay. I don't abandon the movement. I'm here. I withdraw my elbow back, plant my foot on the mat, and just chair sit. Rolling from the left hip to the right hip, looking for that grip. My bow and arrow. Carl makes his defense. Okay. So now I look for the lapel. When he thread it over, he stops it again. So now I use my lapel. Okay. When I thread it over, instead of grabbing here and coming underneath, I shrimp out, making sure I bring my leg over the shoulder, and then. So that's just your basic method of getting on the back from turtle.